Hey, welcome to Popcorn 1010's tutorial of how to use a LineArt. Yeah, as you can see, the video is pretty much bad quality. Sorry about that, people. And I used it with PaintShop Pro 7. I would have used it with Photoshop, but Photoshop, I can't seem to get it for some reason. I've tried everywhere. LimeWire, just can't get it. Okay, so you can see my picture. I just scanned it. And I changed the color to red so it won't be black as the same as the outline, which you want it to be like a weird color so you can spot it easily more than the outline. There's a lot of messy smudges everywhere, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, so what you're doing is you're making a new layer called the raster layer, and you're outlining it, and you're naming it LineArt, which is basically just making the outline for it without actually messing up the picture. What this basically does is the LineArt is transparent while the actual picture is the red monster. And the LineArt we can just do is you can just draw on it, and it will now see you can just draw on it and it won't affect the picture at all. In fact, it's like its own little picture, the LineArt, compared to the monster. See, it's still there. You can barely tell from the quality of the video. So it's pretty good just to do a bad drawing on the bottom and then put a layer up and just actually draw over it, but with the better version of it, which is basically what PaintShop Pro is all about. So let me try to erase this. My computer was being slow that day, so I can't really erase it as fast as I would have normally if I wasn't recording a video. For some reason recording videos made my computer slower. Yeah, so this is actually just erasing. He was just screwing up on me. Okay, so I'm switching my pen and making the opacity 100 so it won't be transparent. And I didn't like how the line turned out to be. Remember, I'm on LineArt layer. So yeah, I was just getting prepared to see which line. Okay. So then you just basically make sure it's on LineArt layer and just draw over it. Just quickly draw over it. I always constantly zoom out just to see how it turned out and then zoom back in a different spot. I do that with all my pictures just to make sure that I didn't do terrible on them. I would have actually done a color version of it too, to where the whole video would just actually a complete picture, but I realized that it'd probably be best just to know LineArt and then coloring later. So now I'm just working on his ears. Sometimes if you're doing a really good picture, LineArt can be like one of the most boring parts. Coloring actually can be fun at times. Although coloring this picture, I do the same picture of this character all the time. Not this exact same copy, but just the same person. As in my other video with my drawings, he's a little bitty orange cat. And my cursor, as you can kind of tell, is actually him, but of course the video quality had to suck, so can't really tell by that. Yeah, because you can tell there was like a jump in the video. I had to stop and then like redo it again. So it's pretty much the most boring part of making one of these things is line art. And it just can get really long and just blah. It's just so boring. But coloring is more fun. And then of course animating, which I'm probably gonna make a tutorial of that too. Animating it, which I have a new program now to animate. I use Animation Shop, which came with Photoshop. I mean Paint Shop Pro. What's wrong with me? If I ever get Photoshop, I will make a tutorial of that, as that's like the most popular program designers and programmers use now to make pictures. But I'm always slow of my time, so yes, I don't own Photoshop. I wish I did, but... And sometimes you forget, like, if maybe you forgot to draw an arm or something, which I always do. So I go layer and I just click to where you can't see the background, just to see how it turned out, and it turned out pretty good. So yeah, it's pretty good for coloring now.